Hi, I'm Inka Veltheim. I'm from Federation University. I've just recently finished my PhD on the Brolga, which is a large wetland bird which is highly reliant on wetlands in southwestern Victoria. So my study was focusing on looking at the movements as well as habitat use of Brolgas, and the way I looked at them was catching the birds and fitting them with GPS transmitters. So I was able to get really detailed information about where they were actually moving in the landscape. Main findings from my study were these seasonal movement patterns which were across the landscape, and they really showed that Brolgas are moving across from Victorian sites all the way down to southwestern Victoria and South Australia. So showing this really large landscape connectivity of the population itself, but also showing that wetlands in the landscape are really important, and that landscape wetland connectivity is important for the Brolga population in southwestern Victoria. As well as that, I looked at the movements and habitat use of Brolga chicks at the breeding sites, and I found that the chicks were using multiple wetlands at the breeding sites before they fledged. So this indicates that connectivity and that kind of clustering of wetlands is really important even at the breeding sites of the Brolgas. So across the life cycle then, Brolgas require wetlands close to each other, and this connectivity and the movement of Brolgas across the wetlands also shows that connectivity of the wetlands is really important. The way that relates to today's event of Biolinks Alliance Water, the connector, is that it really re-emphasises the fact that in order to conserve and manage these high value species in the landscape and the biodiversity in the landscape, we need to be thinking about connectivity of the habitats themselves and also the animals and plants that might be living in those environments and also moving between them.